You know, when I first quit smoking weed, smoking marijuana, I thought I'd feel better instantly, right? You quit weed, you're supposed to be feeling great, feeling on top of the world, but that's not what happened with me. And something I realized is like when I quit weed, I thought I'd wake up and be full of energy and mental clarity and all the fog gone, but what I felt was instead was nothing. And that nothing is what I wasn't prepared for. I'm talking no motivation, no creativity, no no spark was ignited. It was like I was emotionally muted. And that's when I finally realized that weed was not just a bad habit, but it was a crutch. It was almost like a coping mechanism for me, or almost an addiction for me, a shield, comfort, all those things. And in this video, I kind of want to break that down, being almost fully 3 years of no weed smoking, no marijuana, cannabis, whatever it calls for you. Because that was unexpected for me, you know, and that emotional ties, that boredom, especially that boredom, that lack of motivation, it hit me, especially being a creative and owning my own business and just always wanting to fill my cup with things that I like. It hit different, it hit my soul different. And I felt like it gave me a false sense of purpose. The weed did, the marijuana did. Like I was doing something even when I wasn't, right? What I mean by that, like smoking weed, it gave me all these ideas, right? I think it was more dopamine. And it used to fill my cup like, oh yeah, I'm doing this, I'm accomplishing this. Like I would write everything down, I would get all these ideas, but guess what? No action would be behind it. So that's what I mean by that. When it was gone, when I stopped smoking weed, I had to actually sit with my emotions. I actually had to sit with my true self. I actually had to sit with this version that I've been masking with alcohol and, in this case, marijuana. Because when I drifted from alcohol, I used marijuana as a crutch to sustain, right? And it was insecurity, it was loneliness, and lonely, not necessarily that no one wanted to be around me, but because, you know, at the time, you know, I had a whole wife, you know, I was already a father in this process, but it was lonely within myself. And I've been dodging this for years, you know, I say like 15 years, just numbing it, just adding into my soul all these feelings, or I should say not adding, but I've been covering all these feelings within myself. So that void, that void was loud and clear. And when you're not smoking marijuana, like that voice gets even more intense. If you're on your path or if you ever tried it, it gets pretty intense. That silence and discomfort, well, I'm so blessed for that because that was actually my turning point and why I continue to ignite my sobriety and continue to stay away from marijuana and weed. And well, let me tell you, when things finally started shifting and I was able to, one, understand what was happening and move forward from it, life changing. I'm talking that mental clarity, way better sleep, more energy, just the creative spark was still there, less procrastination, no brain fog. Like actually, let me tell you, when I started running, because you know, when you smoke, and especially I was smoking tobacco in my weed, whether it was when I was rolling up a sheet and funnel or backwood, that's tobacco, man. And what it was doing, when I was able to finally run a mile and not be out of breath, felt great. And that's why I continue to run, because I'm still making up for old time. All those chemicals and weed, like it really affected my cardiovascular system. So I'm on a constant improvement of that to this day. But Afterwards, when I ran, man, I felt pride. I was proud of myself. When my sleep started to improve, I felt better. When I was less reactive and less irritable, especially in the mornings or when my kids would yell or, have fun, I was less irritable. That was great for me, man. That anxious feeling that I had was slowly drifting. I was just felt more purposeful as a man. I just felt more on fire. I just felt untouchable. And I still feel like that. I feel like I got an edge upon everybody. Like I'm really high off life, like literally smoking life, homie. Like roll me up some life. Look at this great green. Let's roll it up. Like let's smoke some life. And a lot of wins came back within me. A lot of wins. I became more emotionally available to my kids, to my children, to my wife, to my friends, to my clients, to my family. I was more empathetic. I wasn't reacting. I was responding with intent. I was listening. That's a big thing. I was caring. My emotional intelligence skyrocketed. And most importantly, I just felt powerful. Like, wow, this power was in me the whole time. This best version of being sober was in me the whole time. Imagine that. No weed needed to cover it or mask it. My decisions got sharper. My intent was sharper. I didn't realize how much weed dulled my edge and was dulling me. And here I thought it was aiding me. I thought it was helping my mental health. I thought it was helping me relax. I thought it was helping me gain creativity. I literally thought it was helping me get ahead in life. Even as a small business owner in my town, I knew of other entrepreneurs who smoked cannabis. So one even when she was growing it, one was like a big advocate. And I was like, okay, this is a normal thing to do. And that might be for them, but it ain't for me. And what I realize now, I would never, it was just a false narrative being painted in my head. And my thing for the viewer who's watching this, who may be on the fence about quitting weed, you don't know what to expect. Hopefully in this message, when you do quit, it's gonna feel like nothing's happening, right? You're gonna feel like nothing's changing. You're gonna feel probably the things I felt or more intensely. But I wanna tell you, your body's healing. Whether you see it or feel it immediately, your body's healing. All this is part of the healing process. And your mind is realigning. Bet you didn't expect that, right? Everyone just expects the microwave oven results, the benefits out the gate. It's gonna take some time. And it does get quiet at first. It might be quiet for a while. For me, it felt like it was quiet for a few weeks, a month, just trying to find it. And shout out to my wife and my family for dealing with me as I transitioned and filled those pockets and voids. But soon, I'm telling you, that clarity is gonna show up and show out. And, going almost 3 years of no weed, marijuana, I feel incredible right now. And that's kind of like why I'm creating this video. So if this spoke to you, right, there's another video I recorded that I want you to see. And there I break down and what I noticed for the over 2 years I've been marijuana free. I encourage you to watch that video. Tap in, wherever you are on this journey. I just want to let you know it's never too late. And your breakthrough is closer than you think. And I'm a walking testament of it. If you enjoyed this video, like it. I'm trying to build a community behind here. Subscribe. I'm uploading every day because I'm on a mission to ignite your sobriety. That's it. That's all. That's enough. Let's get high off life.